Hi Sagittarius, this is your monthly May tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll get you an advice for the whole month of May. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this month. We have the King of Cups, we have Justice, we have the Page of Cups clarified by the Four of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Star and the Sun. And we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You could be dealing with a Libra or an Aquarius or another fire sign, Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius. You could be dealing with pretty much anybody. This is a general reading. This King of Cups, the first card that came out, is most likely the person you'll be dealing with. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or this is somebody who is mature, in control of their emotions, but at the same time, this person is still very loving. And we also have you in the spread. We have you in the spread twice, Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Wands in the potential outcome. That is definitely you. And so is Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Temperance, that is your personal card, Sagittarius. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. I like the fact that you're in your own spread twice. That means you're the one in charge. You're the one calling the shots. And you're going to be the one making this decision. Right? But this person really wants to have a committed relationship with you. The next card after the King of Cups that came out is Justice. Justice is the personal Libra card. But if we want to stay general, then Justice is all about what's just for you, right? If you've been a good girl or a good boy lately, then Justice is a positive karma coming your way. But in most cases, Justice is all about the legal system. And by that I mean you do have to have somebody who is authorized to marry other people. So Justice could represent a priest or a county clerk or the legal system, right? Justice could also represent the place the two of you will be meeting, such as a government organization, for example. Then we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, this is them taking you out for a drink. This is them talking to you, texting you, sending you flowers, sending you pigeons with the paper messages, paying a lot of attention to you, giving you compliments. So this is a perfect card for the initial stages of a relationship. I specifically clarified the Page of Cups, asking what is the intentions of this King of Cups you were dealing with, and the Four of Wands came out. The Four of Wands is one of the committed relationship or marriage cards. Some people call it the 1111 card, but to me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of the actual wedding, because in some cultures, when people get married, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and branches, and what we have in the Four of Wands on the picture always reminds me of that structure. And there's the groom and the bride greeting the guests, right? But ultimately, the Four of Wands is one of the commitment or marriage cards. In the potential outcome, as I already mentioned, we have you, the Queen of Wands, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. Then we have the Star with the Sun. The Star is the personal Aquarius card, so this King of Cups could be actually an Aquarius. But if we want to stay general, then the Star is a wish come true. The Star is something we wish for or hope for a very long time. So again, here comes the karma, right? But the last card that came out is the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So this person is your wish come true, and this person is going to make you really, really happy. So yeah, this looks amazing. This looks like a great love story. This person may be starting a little slow with you, but that's natural. This is what usually happens in the beginning of a relationship, but there's definitely a relationship on the horizon for you, or at least it is a potential, and a relationship or even marriage is what this person wants to have with you. And as I already said, this person will make you happy. This person is definitely your wish come true. So looks very promising, Sagittarius. I'm really happy for you. If you'd like to see the extended Sagittarius for this new love spread, the link is in the description below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how this situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person going forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Sagittarius, if you are already married or if you are in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Chariot, we have the 8 of Wands, we have the 4 of Wands, and we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and I couldn't resist it. I looked underneath the Two of Cups and we've got Temperance. You could be dealing with Cancer or another Sagittarius. Looks like you'll be traveling this month because the first 2 cards that came out are all about travel. There's actually 2 travel cards in the deck, and both of them are on the table, the Chariot and the 8 of Wands. And the Chariot is the fastest card out of Major Arcana, and the 8 of Wands is the fastest card out of Minor Arcana. Right, so you're definitely traveling. Or some of you could be buying a new vehicle, because the Chariot could represent a car or a minivan or what have you, a horse. It all depends on where you live in the world. So you could be traveling with your family, because the 4 of Wands right next to the deck, this is a card of a committed relationship or marriage. For some of you, you could be invited to someone else's wedding, so you could be going to that wedding, right? But for most of you, this is just a pleasure trip somewhere. It doesn't have to be thousands of miles away from your home. It could be, but you could be only a couple of 100 miles away or 10 miles away from your home. But it'll be a pleasure trip. It'll be all about love, because the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is one of the best cards when it comes to love. Alright, so expect a very interesting, pleasant trip in May. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this month. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago. So it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Fool, clarified by the King of Swords. We have the Tower, we have the Queen of Wands, and we also have the 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So the 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I think this is somebody making a comeback. And the first card that came out is the Fool, and it's clarified by the King of Swords. The King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or this is somebody who is really determined to get you back. This is somebody who really wants a second chance with you, because the Fool in this case, it's all about the second chance, and it's all about starting from scratch, from a very clean slate. And you're definitely not expecting this person to come back, because the next card that came out is the Tower. In this spread, the Tower represents something that happens unexpectedly. You do not think that this person will ever come back to you, but never say never. Here they come. The last card that came out is the Queen of Wands. That is you, Sagittarius. Alright, so we do have a couple. I always like couples. I always like the kings and queens in the same spread, and they don't have to be the same suit, right? That means that the two of you could be together again. You'll just have to figure it out. You'll just have to talk it out. You'll just have to see if the two of you can work things out, right? All right, so this person really wants you back, and it'll be so unexpected, you'll be shocked that this person is back. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius, this month. We have the 7 of Swords, we have the 10 of Swords, we have the 9 of Cups, and we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. This month, you got to be very careful. You got to watch out, because somebody is going to try to either steal something from you, somebody will try to cheat you out of your money, somebody is going to try to trick you. Right, so the Magician on the bottom of the deck, this is a trickster in this particular spread. The 7 of Swords, the first card that came out, this is a card of a cheater, this is a card of a thief, this is a card of somebody who is up to no good. And the way it can play out is just enormous. There's so many scenarios, it's really impossible to list all of them. So it will have to do with your finances in some shape or form. It could be a rogue person at work, somebody who wants to get ahead of you, somebody who wants to set you up, or it could be as simple as somebody trying to steal your wallet, right? The 9 of Cups right next to the deck. This is, in this case, this is a card of somebody who wants to do everything for their own personal satisfaction. See how that person is smiling in the 9 of Cups? that person is definitely satisfied. So whatever they're doing it for their own gain, for their own satisfaction. The Ten of Swords in the middle, I think this is what you need to do. You just watched this video, Sagittarius, and you can hopefully prevent it. The only major arcana card on the table is the Magician, so you will be dealing with this trickster, you will be dealing with this illusionist or this thief, and it's in your power right now to prevent this. If somebody wants you to sign something, make sure you give it to a lawyer. If you work at a company and if somebody asks for an authorization for a file on some server, make sure they got proper authorization. It is in your power to prevent it. Alright, Sagittarius, so just keep that in mind. Let's talk about an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Sagittarius, for the whole month of May. We have the Hermit, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Emperor, we have the Sun, and we have Strength on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or an Aries or a Leo. I did not expect this spread, to be honest with you. We've got 5 cards on the table, and every single one of them is a major arcana card. So it can play out in so many different ways. You could be dealing with one or all of the zodiac signs I just mentioned. The Hermit is the personal Virgo card, the Emperor is the personal Aries card, and Strength is the personal Leo card. But if we want to stay general and combine all these cards into one, the way I see it is you will have to do some soul searching, you will have to go within, you will have to think about things, about the way your life is right now. And yes, it's going to be as important as that, because all major arcana cards, right? And you will just have to figure out the way to take control of your life and to move forward, going towards your happiness. Whatever it is that you'll decide to do, you'll have to have strength to move forward, to move towards that. The good news is that the last card that came out is the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So let's take a closer look. I'm gonna try to decipher it. The first card that came out is the Hermit, right? This is the personal Virgo card. But the Hermit is all about going within, it's all about figuring something out, doing some soul searching. So perhaps you are at the crossroads in your life, perhaps you will be facing something, you will be thinking, you will be going really deep, thinking about how you can improve your life, how you can take control back into in your life. So this is what the Hermit here represents. It's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune in this case, I think, is all about moving forward. This is a new cycle. This is like a new chapter, a new era of your life. And you're just trying to figure out the best way to move forward. Somehow you will have this epiphany. Somehow you will be facing this dilemma on how to make your life better, or on how to make your how to take control back. Speaking of taking control back, the next card is the Emperor. The Emperor is the personal Aries card, but again, if we want to stay general, I think it's all about taking control back of your life. It's all about assuming control. Then we have Strength on the bottom of the deck. This is the personal Leo card, but you will have to have strength to move forward, to start this new cycle, to launch this new era of your life. But if you do all that, that'll make you really, really happy, because the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and it's the last card that came out. Alright, so yeah, a very important message. Like I said, I did not expect to see that for you, Sagittarius. It's a very rare occasion when every single card on the table is a major arcana, so it's going to be a very important month for you, Sagittarius. Alright, so that's what I got for you. If this video resonates with you, please like it, and other than that, have an amazing month. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.